NMPC GMD is telling us that they want to build a refinery now. That by December, Tinubu will build the refinery, and I just laugh. And you begin to ask yourself, the same campaign, the campaign tool they used in 2014, 2015, that subsidy this. I think it was in 20. That's another thing. 2012. Yes, it was in 2012 when Jonathan wanted to remove a fuel subsidy, of course, which everybody is talking about now. That the people who opposed him, who came out, who protested that time that he should not remove a subsidy, they are the ones who are now saying they want to remove subsidy, and they are hailing them for taking that bold step. But there's something that came to mind. Of course, a lot of people have been saying, oh, they are supposed to tell or say sorry or apologize to good luck Jonathan because he wanted to do that. Some people are saying, oh, he's a weak person, he would have done it, and if really he knew quite well the reason and the benefits of all these things. But one thing that came to mind, even as I'm speaking now, that okay, if I thought that it was in 2012 that Jonathan wanted to remove that thing, and when did he leave office? He left office in 2015. So if really that he was even serious himself, because most of the time I'm always saying that even good luck Jonathan, when people will talk about Jonathan or PDP time was a bad, their regime was a bad regime, that even Buhari own was worse with APC. So why didn't him himself at the end of the day, if at all that he meant well, what does it take to build refinery? And because as at that time they had enough money, if it was only even one, why is it that they couldn't do that refinery before that 2012 and 2014? At least how long will it take? It's not as if the money is not there, but we were seeing them squandering money anyhow. At the end of the day, APC came on board telling us that oh, you know what, this and this and that, this and this and that. 8 years they couldn't still do it. If we can blame Jonathan that okay, within that 2012 they realized that a subsidy was supposed to be removed, because people were like, before you can remove subsidy, let's get us our refineries working. And that was one of the reasons why he couldn't even scale through. What were the things on ground to cushion the effects of that subsidy removal as at that time? No, it didn't occur to them. No, because he was thinking that he was going to get the opportunity to serve another 4 years. What of Buhari, who had the whole eight years to himself? They knew the problem from onset, yet they couldn't do it. Now, Kyari or whatever, NMPC managing director, group managing director, is telling us that by December, yes, by December, that Tinubu government must have concluded arrangements to fix one of the refineries, which they told us that the refineries will get working by 8 years of a Buhari. Nothing happened. How many years did it take a Dangote, just a single person? If you want to look it, if you want to look at it from the face value, how many years did it take him to build a refinery that a whole country could not do? They want to start all this their nonsense again, that by December it will be optimal, at the optimal level of operation by December. Okay, if they tell us that Buhari was not able to pay for the subsidy for just 6 months, why is it that Tinubu could not wait at the end of this 6 June, so that by July then we should be talking of all this story? That's to tell you that all of them are rogues. Why didn't you wait? Because they say it was not included. Then let us even finish the one in this June. Then by July we will now be talking all these plenty talks. And the NNPCL boss made this known on Thursday when he visited the national chairman of the ruling All Progressives Congress, Abdullahi Adamu, at the party secretariat in Abuja for a meeting. The Punch report that Kyari, who arrived at the secretariat premises at about 12:30 p.m., was warmly received by Adamu and members of the APC National Working Committee. And now the bone of contention now is that Tinubu is going to get this refinery, at least one of the refineries working. It will be at optimal use. Shona de Sisu. By December. And don't forget, because I was telling somebody that this issue of a naira redesign, that they say that the people should be spending the old naira notes till December. Nobody's going to say anything about it until that time. They will not start their wahala. They will start their wahala again. He should have waited. Tinubu should have waited then before removing the subsidy. These rogues never get tired of lying. Why didn't he wait after repairing the refinery before his criminal decision to remove the subsidy? You know the reason why a lot of people are going to be blaming him. Why do you not wait for June where they pay and reach? Now Nigeria have started paying when meanwhile the subsidy had been paid for this month. Who is going to account for that? It will enter voicemail. Kyari cannot be trusted. He has been there for long and part of the wuru of refineries turnaround and subsidy sinking Nigeria. And even safe, when did he become the president's spokesperson? Because we have never heard of this date promise direct from Tinubu himself, because no be December go reach now. President can't say, no begin talk am. I didn't say that. Do these people really think all citizens of this country are stupid? These courts could be fast abeg. Majority of us need the man we supported. But of course, now their party members, they reason like them. So they believe that everybody is like that. Their party members, they reason like them. Anybody that is still believing in one Nigeria, such a person is very unserious. He would have fixed it first before removing the subsidy. Please don't give us another pain. Let him do it. No cause for Allah. Let him make it a surprise. What happens to the ones Buhari paid for in Port Harcourt? Let them just recover their campaign money and stop all these lies. So guys, what do you think? Do you still believe them? Let's know in the comment section. Thank you for always being there.